In today's show, we're taking a look from McFarlane Toys' DC Multiverse Power Ring with Build-A-Figure Starro the Conqueror. Stay tuned. Guys, welcome back to the show. Welcome back. We finally got the last figure from the Crime Syndicate Build-A-Figure Starro the Conqueror. And honestly, McFarlane, I don't know what kind of a deal you made with Target, but this whole year long of waiting for the figure is definitely very annoying. Everybody doesn't like that. Nobody likes having to wait to build the figure. So that's just me giving you a rant in a nutshell. I'm your host, Red. Follow me on Instagram, get to know me there, see some of my toy photography. Don't like Instagram, follow me on the new acquired Elon Musk Twitter. That's my preferred social media anyways. So right off the bat, before we go into the housekeeping, guys, I will tell you that the reason you're seeing him standing like this is because McFarlane put the ball joints that I hate on the foot. And to be honest with you, he's just off balance. So chances are I'll probably put him on the peg, on the stand. I know that's what it's there for, but a lot of us don't like using the stand. We like to see our figures stand on their own. It's just, overall, it's a solid figure from what I was holding it in my hand. Fantastic. Love the aesthetics. Love the look. Even though he's part of the Crime Syndicate, if I was to create an animation with the Justice League, this would be my John Stewart, not the regular one. I love a variant of the action figures. Not to mention that my friend Pedro, who is the official toy collector for this channel, helps me find them, got me a second one because recently McFarlane announced the Thomas Wayne Batman from Earth 2 and the Green Lantern in that series. I believe is Elliot Scott. I could be wrong with the name, or Alan Scott. Love the aesthetics of his uniform, and I may just use my second figure to customize and make my own. But with that said, let's jump in, guys, to the housekeeping. One of the reasons I also got a second figure with a lot of the Crime Syndicates, I did get more because I wanted these alien things. I wanted these pods that come with Starro for my idea that I'm writing for a stop motion, which is going to start happening next year. For my Doom, I wanted some of these aliens. We know that, getting off subject, Doom actually, the old story is that it was aliens pretending to be demons. So I wanted to get something like this. We get that out of the way. We've got the Build-A-Figure bottom part of Starro, which that video will be coming out sometime after this one. Want to get that prepared and show you guys. We get the stand. To be honest with you, McFarlane, on this figure, I'll probably put them on so it is helpful, but I would definitely give these up for some extra hands. And last but not least, guys, the toy photography of that, it's actually a CD rendering. It doesn't look like it's a toy. I could be wrong. And if you guys want to take a moment to read the card, go ahead and do so now. All right, let's jump into the figure. Aesthetically, it is a fantastic looking figure. I mean, look at the wrinkles of the face. Look at everything that's going on with the uniform. However, extremely top heavy, doesn't stand up. We'll do the articulation now, but see, this is what I was talking about. The ball joints, I don't like those ball joints. He has them on his hand too. So right there, that's making me nervous that the hands will come off. I always keep repeating that Wonder Woman video that I did. And so with that said, guys, uh, overall, it's a fantastic. Now, unlike the whiners that are out there, I do pay for my figures, and I do have some smudges. You can see that there. You can see some of the green. So I'll grab my Gundam pen, clean that up there. I do have a green pen to clean up the armband. There, it does have a smudge. Unlike those whiners and worms who are constantly crying, and they get the figures for free. That's the part that trips me out. I don't have any complaints. I do see it on both hands here, so I'll take care of that. It takes a few minutes just to do that. Overall, man, this is just the armor, the aesthetics of the suit. I love this whole arrangement of it. Love the symbol. I don't like the symbol from the regular Green Lantern. Yes, all of you can crucify me after this video. But overall, fantastic. The head sculpt just looks amazing. Look at the wrinkles on his forehead. You know, it's just overall fantastic. I mean, let's just move the camera a little bit back here. Give me a second here where you guys can get an idea. I mean, so let's just jump into the articulation, guys. Look at this. The head does spin around. It does get a 360. You do get a looking down pose. You do get, you know, looking up in the sky as Starro is coming in to go fight him. We do get that. We get a nice T pose out of him. We do see that there is the bushing in there, the butterfly joint. We do get that in there. We get a, I'm able to, give me a second. Let me pull them off because I didn't. We do get the bicep swivel there. So we got that there. We've got the double joint on there. And the beautiful thing is that we've got that ring in there as well. So you definitely get that. You get, this is the part that makes me nervous. So I'm taking him off screen so I can move him around. I get that there. We get that there. We get a wrist swivel. But this ball joint thing here, I really don't like it. I feel like it's going to break off. I always say that, you guys. And that's the only thing that worries me about the McFarlane. When he does that ball joint, is the only thing that worries me is that ring is going to, not ring, forgive me, that ball joint. See, I'm already having trouble posing him for you. See, and I don't know why that's happening. I did notice that the uniform, guys, while I'm there setting him up, I did notice that the uniform on there kind of reminds me of the black. If you take the green off, the black Wolverine costume that he had in the first movie that he was complaining about. So let's continue with this. You get a nice swivel there. You get a swivel in the bottom. You get a nice crunch there. So you guys can see, you get a nice crunch there for that. We've got the McFarlane mechanism is what I call it there. Very limited on the thigh swivel. You get the double jointed knees right there. You get that foot articulation, as you guys can see there. And last but not least, you get the toe. So overall, guys, in hand, in person, this is a beautifully sculpted figure. You know, the design of the Syndicate is just amazing. I wish they would have included a Johnny Quick along with that. You know, McFarlane would have been great if he would have done that. Uh, the way I would have approached it, to be honest with you, if I was McFarlane, I would have also included a Johnny Quick as a last member and with a lighting kit that you can put inside Starro. That's just me. And for those of you wondering, you've already seen the videos. This is what those things look like. And I'm going to be honest with you. I prefer them hugging the chest than on the face. On the face, it does look a little creepy, but this way, it just looks crazy this way. It looks like, you know, reminds me of the Puppet Master from Robert Heylin's book, which they would attach from the back. But this is just great. So overall, it's a fantastic figure. Love the figure. Love the aesthetics of it. Love the look. Definitely, you know, you got to add it to your collection to complete Starro. So with that said, guys, tell me what you think about today's reviews. Tell me what you think about the figure. Is this something you're going to pick up? Well, you got to pick it up if you want to build Starro. But if you just want this figure alone, highly recommend it. I love this figure more than the classic John Stewart. I just love everything about this figure. I knew I was going to like it only because of the uniform. I knew I was going to like Owlman. I do like the whole wave. Don't get me wrong. I just love that they remind me on a sinister, very sinister side, like the boys. They could have been the original boys. And truth be told, this is just phenomenal. So with that said, guys, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the bell. Most importantly, guys, which is going to help me for the upcoming year. Please subscribe to the channel. You guys know how much and how badly I want to grow with you guys, get this channel to another level. So with that said, me and John Stewart are powering. We're leaving. So this is Red, and we are out.